Hey everybody, so today I will be doing this makeup look. We are doing pictures for Mother's Day for a present for my mom, so I wanted to do a makeup look that's going to make my small eyes look a lot bigger in pictures. So if you guys want to see how to get this look, then just I'm kind of wondering about this Cover FX foundation because I have only, oh my gosh, I'm sorry, I need to, where am I? I've only used this, I'd say 5 times, and it was really watery, and it was in the box, it was brand new, it's not like somebody used it, but there's like nothing coming out of it anymore. Like even when I use the eye drop, I have to like, see, nothing's coming out. I have to like scrape the sides and then put it on the palette with my finger, which is pretty annoying. Finally got that out. So I went ahead and put it on my palette, and now I'm taking Hard Candy Glow All the Way 24 karat gold infuser. Oops, that's a lot. Oops. Just duck it right on top, and like I said, that's a lot, but whatever. You know what? I want to be glowing for the pictures. So we're just mixing that all in. Let's see. I think I'm actually going to take some of my concealer though, because that actually got way too dark. I'm going to take my Wet n Wild highlighting and concealing pen, just whatever popped out. I'm just going to blend it in to make it a little bit lighter. And I'm just gonna pop that all over my face. This wasn't really a palette, you guys. It was a, like, for a cup holder. That's what it's advertised at the dollar store. And it's a mirror, but it works perfect to mix your foundation. So instead of going out and buying those expensive ones, just go to the dollar store and get something like this. Alright, next I'm using my Ulta Beauty Sponge. This is awesome. It's very comparable to the Beauty Blender, and it's so soft. I need to use my mirror again. Just blending all that in. So I already made my mom's Mother's Day gift, but me and my sister were like, yeah, we need to take pictures of all of us, which my little sister, Holly, is in Arizona, so she can't be in the picture. But she watches my videos all the time, so hi Holly, I love you. But I wish, when you come back, Holly, we're gonna do pictures, all 4 of us. But since she's not here, we're still gonna do them. And hopefully, when she comes back, we can all get together again. It's very, very hard getting us all together though. So when my brother said he'd actually come, I was really excited. Just blending this all the way down my neck. I've never used this sponge with a more full coverage foundation, or should I say a more liquid foundation. So I don't really recommend this for that because I feel like it just soaked all of the product up in the sponge. So it's not really a full coverage, because this Cover FX foundation, it's buildable, but now I feel like my foundation's like barely there. So that fixed. Okay, next I'm trying to scrape my Bare Skin Complete Coverage Serum Concealer. I'm putting that under my eyes. This is like almost gone, so it's not the best coverage. I've already had 3 of these, you guys. This concealer is like my favorite. I see everybody talking about the Tarte one. What is it? That tape. I might get that when I'm out of this one just to try it. Hopefully it's good. But this one's really good for if you have dry under eyes. I really want a more full coverage today for the pictures. So I'm putting. Then I'm gonna go in with my Ulta sculpting stick. And I'm putting that in all the areas. I want to contour my large forehead. And I'm just gonna blend. All right, now that that's all blended, I'm using my IT Cosmetics Celebration Foundation. And I'm using the color light medium. My tan's actually starting to fade now. But my chest is still a little tan. So what I'm gonna do is after I'm done with my makeup, I'm just gonna go in with the Hard Candy Glow All the Way, just like in my décolleté area, you know? Getting very technical with that. And that should darken up. I know it's not like the same color, but I will be once I do that. The Bare Minerals. If I can find my brush, what the heck? Oh, there's my brush. Oh, there it is. The Bare Minerals True Blend Bronzer. And this has a glow, it's not. Okay. And yes, it's super dark right now. And I actually think I'm gonna just let that set on my skin for a little bit. Let my skin absorb it while I do my blush. And then I'll blend it all in. Dang, my eyes are creasing like crazy. Anyways, for blush, I'm using one I got in my Ipsy bag. It is the Ofra. Oh, what color is it? Does it not say what color it is? Or maybe it says it on the back of it. Nope. Using palettes and kits. Desvious blush? I'm so bad at pronouncing things. Okay. Take my blush brush. I gotta wipe it off though. And M509. This is the color of the blush, by the way. It's like a brownish pink, which is perfect because my lip color, I always wear my ColourPop Chi. I got a mirror for this though. Oh yeah, I've never tried this blush yet. And at the end, you guys, I will blend everything in, but I am gonna let it set on my skin for a little bit. And then for my highlighter today, I'm taking Becca's Moonstone with a large fluffy Morphe brush. I'm just really getting it in there. And I'm applying it above my brows as well. Look at that. For some reason, my under eyes have been creasing like crazy lately. Alright, I'm gonna go do my brows and I'll be... Okay, I know my brows are super bold and out there. Like I do with the rest of my face, I'm gonna let that set and then I will like brush it out. So now I think my blush and contour has set enough. So I'm just gonna take my powder brush and start blending it in. This side. And then I'm just gonna like bring my contour with me in my purse so I can touch it up before we take pictures. See, my eyebrows are just like a mess right now, but I will be fixing them. Okay, so for my eyes, I want to keep them very bright. I do have very small eyes, so I want them to look as big as I can. So I'm taking Trestique, I think that's what it's called. It's this little highlighting stick. And I'm using that as the base on my lid. Just on my lid. So I'm gonna blend that in with my pinky. Okay, then I'm taking, if I can find, the Becca Moonstone highlighter again. And I'm just tapping that right over. If you put a really, really light color like that on your lid, like you can use a highlighter, it's gonna bring a lot of light to your eyes and make them look a lot larger. Next, I'm taking ColourPop's I Spy. Looks like there, with just a small or a large fluffy brush. This is just one of those cheap ones from Amazon. They're cheap, but they do a great job. So I'm using this as my transition shade. All over. I'm just being messy with it. On the other side. You see, I'm not being precise at all because this color is so light. It's just what I'm going to do to use to help blend in the darker color. Next, with my Wet n Wild Ash Brown palette, looks like this. It's a brow kit that I use because the mattes are just fabulous in it. I'm taking an M433 brush with the lightest color. I'm just putting that all in my crease. Being a little bit more careful than I was before, but I'm still being pretty messy with it. And the next one. And if your lid color starts to fade, you can just reapply. That's what I always do. You just want to keep doing windshield wiper motions up as high as you want. I do have a lot, I have small eyes, but I do have a lot of room between my brow and my crease. So I like to carry it up pretty high. I feel like for my eye shape, it works best for me, but do whatever works best for your eye shape. Next, to help clean those edges up, I'm going to be taking an M330 brush right over what we just did, and to help blend in with the transitional shade. For some reason there's, oh, these brushes are shedding, that's what it is. And I'm not being precise on this again because I'm just blending it all together. Okay, so this is the color I just used. Now this is the next color I'm using. It's a super dark, almost black brown. And I'm taking a different M433 brush, tapping off the excess. And I'm actually just using this brush to apply. I'm not going to blend it in. So I'm just gonna map it out. Then I'm going to do little circular motions as far as I want it. So when you got it where you want it, you can blend it out. Okay, so I'm taking the brush I used for the transitional shade to blend this out, because it's also going to help diffuse that color a little bit so it's not so harsh. And then you can always add more if you want like a darker, I don't know why I said it like that, a darker effect. I don't want it too dark since we are taking pictures. I want it to look a little more on the subtle side. And I think this look looks better on my eye shape when it's... Alright, next is liner. I'm not going to be filming this. I'm just going to do it off camera. But I'm using the Fierce Fleek. I think that's what it's called. It's this liquid eyeliner pen that came in an Ipsy bag, and it has a very sharp point to it. I've had this thing for like 3 or 4 months already, and there's still a lot of product in it. When it runs out, I need to figure out what the brand's called. It might be called Fierce Flick, I don't know. So yeah, I'm gonna apply this. All right, so I went ahead and did my liquid eyeliner, and then I applied my Essie Lash Princess mascara, the best mascara. Next, I'm taking my It Cosmetics No Tug Waterproof Gel Eyeliner. And I'm just applying that to the top of my lash line. Sorry if you guys can see that, my nose. I'm not going to put that on the bottom waterline just because my eyes are already very, very small, and that's just going to make them look 10 times more smaller. I cannot find my, there it is. I'm going to take my highlighter again, placing it right there, and this will make your eyes appear even more. Okay, next I'm just going to go under my eyes again and make sure that there's no creasing. Then I'm taking my Maybelline Lash Stiletto mascara, it's waterproof, and going on my bottom lashes. I like to go light right here, and then when you go out, add a lot more product to make my eyes look a lot bigger. Alright, so I went ahead and curled my hair. I haven't fixed it yet, but I wanted to do my lips. These ColourPop lip liners, you guys, oh, they're so pretty, but watch, put it in focus. They just fall out. The only thing, like, everything's pretty, but the only thing that I love is their liquid lipsticks. Like Chi. I don't know what kind of this. This is the one that's kiss proof, and I wear it like every day. So I'm putting, which one is this? Aquarius on my lips. It's a little hard because it keeps moving in and out. I hate that. And then the top. See, it just fell out again. Keeps going in and out. Fill in like the corners. Hopefully I don't have anything in my teeth because I just had a chicken salad. Ah, did it again. Okay. Alright, now I'm going to take my Chi lipstick. And apply it right over it. Alright, you guys, and that's it. I just put this flower headband on. I got this at Michael's. They have like a little aisle with like DIY onesies and like hair accessory things. This was already put together though, so I thought it was super cute. And this is what this shirt, it's like flared, I guess you could say. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this makeup look,